you should be building more houses, but what about construction jobs?
Well, I think this it goes back to one of the earlier questions about trying to match the training that is provided to young people and the job opportunities that are there. And one of the things we're piloting in a couple of areas shortly is employer-owned skills pilots. So actually employers in a geographical area take responsibility for determining what sort of skills are taught in our further education colleges and our training providers. So actually there is a much closer link between what's needed to sustain the local economy and what training providers are supplying. And I think closing that gap is quite important, and that's where I think your questions about construction, about engineering, about where the growth will come from in the future. I know in a lot of parts of the country, the care sector is a huge growth area. How do we tap into that as a group of sort of care home owners and care suppliers? So I think that closing that gap between employers on the one hand and education on the other is actually really important. And I think a better understanding of local labour markets, and we can help with that, is a way of getting that match of skills right and providing the foundation for economic growth in the future. Yeah.
Mark Hawthorne, do you want to come in on that one?
Absolutely. And I think I want to maybe plug some of the stuff that Greg's doing with the Gazelle project, because I think that's exactly the sort of connectivity that's happening at Gloucestershire College between linking in with businesses and the output from Gloucestershire College is a really important step forward. It's about making sure that young people see the connectivity between training and a career, and whatever that career might be. I mean, there's absolutely right that we need to be getting young people into as many different jobs as possible. One of the reasons that we want to simplify things like work experience and broadly advertising apprenticeships is actually we want to make sure it's not just the big companies that can afford to be part of that program. We want to make sure that small companies can be a part of that as well. Small companies play a vital, important role in Gloucestershire's economy. Small companies are quite often the growth points for new jobs and new innovation. And we want to make sure small companies are part of that journey as well. And that's why we want to make it as simple as possible for companies to sign up to the pledge cards today.
Okay, Mike.
Yes, thank you. Mike Bennett,